The first and final Bodog Fight Women's Bantamweight Champion. She's really done it all in the sport, and here tonight makes her Invicta FC debut. Tara LaRosa and Invicta FC belong together under contract with RFA, but they allowed her to take this fight against Vanessa Porto. She is 6 years older than her Brazilian opponent, 3 inches taller again. Came in over the limit. Unfortunately, had to surrender 25% of her purse, but the fight will go on. LaRosa versus Porto here at Invicta FC 3.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This bout scheduled for 3 rounds at a catch weight 128 pounds. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, her style Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai. At 5 feet 5 inches tall, she weighed in 125 pounds. A cage veteran, she brings 14 victories and 5 defeats. From Sao Paulo, Brazil, here is Vanessa Porto. And next, her opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, a submission grappler standing 5 feet 6 inches tall. She weighed in 127.5 pounds and brings an outstanding professional record, standing at 21 victories and just 2 defeats. From Woodstown, New Jersey, here is the cage veteran, Tara LaRosa. Referee in charge, Michelle Drake Browning.
So we are set for 3 rounds or less here in the flyweight division. Tara LaRosa, 21-2. Battling Brazil's Vanessa Porto at 14-5. The bell, they touch gloves. We are underway. LaRosa coming off a win over Kelly Warren at RFA 2. Armbar submission win in March. That was also a catchweight bout. LaRosa having issues with the sauna and unable to really determine why she had trouble making weight, but there was a straight right from Porto.
That right is that's her bread and butter. I think when it comes to striking, that's how she got her one-punch knockout, I believe.
LaRosa, who spent a lot of time at the Fight Factory in Philadelphia, now in Seattle, Washington, working with MMA pioneer Ivan Salaverry, gets rocked with another right hand by Porto.
Porto showing great patience.
LaRosa told me on the MMA Show podcast that she wants to bring Porto into the deep waters, wants to take this fight to the ground. Nice sprawl by Porto and eventually submit her. No real secret to her game plan. Unfortunately, Porto has already been able to score with her strikes and defended the takedown attempt.
Lightning fast striking from Porto. I think this is definitely her wake up.
Oh, and wow, right hand hurt her. LaRosa's down. And Porto with the hammer fist. LaRosa in a butt scoop position.
I wonder how much the weight cut really affected.
Well, the body language does not seem to indicate that Tara LaRosa, even going back to the weigh-in footage, does not appear to be 100%, but taking nothing away from Vanessa Porto and her quick start here in round 1.
I agree with Mo. Porto is being very patient, picking her shots really wisely here.
You know, LaRosa's a veteran, and you know, she's overcome a lot.
Oh, another right.
So she's been rocked before, she's been hurt before, but she's found a way to win 21 times.
Yeah, absolutely.
LaRosa needs to commit with the jab, commit with some strikes, but she doesn't look as sharp as she normally has when I've seen her on footage. She looks a little slower now. I think this weight cut might have affected her, but that's part of the game.
Yeah, I know she's cautious of that right hand. Yeah, I mean, she's got some really heavy hands herself. It would be nice to see her, you know, just kind of settle in and get them, but I know that right hand, it's like when you get stunned a couple times, it's like, ooh.
There again, the 1-2 combination, the overhand right scores by Porto, has been scoring throughout this opening round with 2 minutes 10 seconds left in the first frame. Kick to the lead leg.
And if LaRosa wants to avoid the right hand, she just circled to her right. She's circling to her left, right into the right hand.
Porto in total control here with 1:45 left in the first round, kicking away at the legs. LaRosa in the butt scoop position. Michelle Drake Browning going to bring her back to her feet. LaRosa backing up to the fence, needs to circle away, and that she does. Inside leg kick by Porto, and that seems to hurt LaRosa.
She's limping a little bit on that leg.
LaRosa's tough.
Yes, she's very tough. Oh, wow.
She just switched stances right now.
That lead leg being battered by Porto's 2 kicks. LaRosa trying to come inside, but Porto doing a good job of staying at a distance and picking off LaRosa. Straight left, the jab connects.
Naturally, she's starting to look sharper now.
Yeah.
She's starting to look faster. So
finding a rhythm here. 45 seconds left in the opening round.
Yeah, Tara has heavy hands when she employs them. That left hook, it hurts.
3 wins by way of form of knockout for LaRosa. 30 seconds remaining in the first round.
And it takes her a second, I think, to warm up in fights. I think she has to settle in a little bit and find her groove. And
she admits to that, but yet gets caught again with the overhand right from Porto.
Porto's fighting a very smart fight right now.
And I don't think Porto's the type of person you want to start off slow against, because it looks like she builds more confidence as she starts to land.
Porto striking the right hand, the inside leg kicks have told the story here in the first round.
Let's take a look at some of these right hands that we're talking about from Porto. Just really lightning fast overhand right on the jaw. Flips Tara, stuns her a little bit, it looks like. At least knocks her sideways a little. And again, kind of rocks her on her heels. And Porto senses that. Tara tries to go for a takedown and get squashed. And then another one right on the jaw. And again, it just kind of drops her and off balances her.
And some of those right hands are landing off the weak jab LaRosa's throwing. She's not bringing it back fast enough. But now, if you see towards the end of the round, she's throwing the jab with more conviction and a lot sharper and bringing her left hand back to her face.
For round 2. LaRosa in her customary white, Porto in the white and black. Porto switches stances to southpaw, beginning of the second round, flashing her jab. More footwork from LaRosa. Shoots out the jab, unable to navigate the distance, and again that kick to the lead leg is really beginning to take the toll on LaRosa. Body language seems to indicate that it's hurting, and she gets rocked with another right cross by Porto. Absorbs that shot, but and that sweeps her leg right out from under her with that kick. So Porto's kicks taking their toll on Tara LaRosa. Minute gone here in the second round.
I'm thinking maybe meniscus tear. I don't know much of meniscus, MCLs, bruise, ACL quite possibly. She looks very unstable in that leg.
And I think one of the reasons that Porto might have switched stances is so that she can attack that leg with her left leg and set up that right hand with a step. I could be wrong about that, or she could be
more power. Yeah. More power, because it's like a body kick. More power comes across.
I'm not a doctor and I don't play one on TV. Porto with the straight left from the inside there, again connects, and LaRosa just unable to get on track here. Misses with a wild overhand right. Tries to set it up with a jab, but again Porto kicks away at the lead leg.
I think Porto is actually using that attack to find her right hand. She's kicking the left leg to find her right hand, which is
like Dan Henderson. Dan Henderson does that real well. Inside leg kick, right hand.
It's a nice strategy.
Now LaRosa comes back with a right of her own. 2 minutes gone in the middle frame. Porto doing a good job of mixing her punches and kicks.
LaRosa has to go. She has to attack her. She can't be at the range. She has to go forward and smother her and look to get this fight to the ground.
Again, Porto doing a great job with those kicks to the lead leg, tenderizing the base of LaRosa, keeping her thinking.
Look at that bruise on the outside of her calf. LaRosa.
Porto very methodical, flashes the jab from the southpaw stance.
This kind of reminds me of Melvin Manoff versus Robbie Lawler.
Oh, yeah.
And then, well, LaRosa would like the same finish of that fight. After Robbie had his leg brutalized, he came back and stopped him, right?
Came back and stopped him with a big right hand.
LaRosa has the same kind of right hand as ruthless Robbie Lawler, one of the hardest hitters in MMA. And there's Porto with the jab, and another jab, doing a great job. Oh, bang with the left from LaRosa. LaRosa coming forward now, and these two are going at it like Nicki Minaj and Mariah Carey on the set of American Idol.
I think they're better punches.
She has to keep on coming forward. She has to keep on coming forward and fighting. Like, she's making this a fight. Two Xena warrior princesses fighting. They gotta go out there and just throw down.
Tara has been the author of quite a few wars in her time, including the Bodog fight against Amanda Buckner, which goes down as one of my favorite female fights of all time.
Less than a minute and a half remaining in the second round. LaRosa still trying to navigate the distance and range. Porto doing a great job of keeping her at bay, mixing in the punches, and there's the kick again, looking to just take away the lead leg. And if you do that, you take away the power, right, Mo?
The power's gone. You take away the jab. You take away a lot of things. Balance.
And you actually, I was going to say, you take away the lateral motion to your left, which would help avoid that right hand fight.
1-2 combination by Porto. Less than a minute remaining in the second round. LaRosa coming forward, knee to the belly. Outside leg kick by Porto. Oh, and that right hand stings the jaw. LaRosa looks like she's in a bit of trouble here. Another right hand. LaRosa can take a shot.
Porto's starting to smell blood here.
27 seconds left in the round, and Porto, I'm surprised she's letting great sportsmanship, but I don't know. Don't you want to go in for the kill when you have your opponent hurt?
Maybe she sees something we don't see.
I feel like she's got to wait for the third round to go for it all. Because in between the rounds, with that damaged leg, you can see more swelling.
Great point, Mo. Less than 10 seconds remaining in the second round. Another round that's been controlled by Vanessa Porto's jab and kicks and that right hand. Safe to say that Porto is pitching a shutout in this fight, Julie?
Let's watch this. Let's watch how she's setting this up. That overhand that's just pushing Tara off her base, pushing her off her base continually. Then those kicks that just get delivered to that leg and throw her. You know, LaRosa is trying to launch an offense. She hits quite a few times, but Porto manages to get out of range and just fire back. There's that kick is just destroying that leg right now. Kick to overhand, and then she backs out and then jumps right back in.
I think LaRosa's leg is so bad that Porto could just easily, not easily, but she could keep this pace going and keep doing what she's doing and get the third round, decision.
So we are set for the third and final round between Brazil's Vanessa Porto and Tara LaRosa, who has set up camp at Ivan Salaverry's gym in the Pacific Northwest, where she also works for a medical marijuana dispensary organization helping those with cancer and AIDS. And she needs to rediscover her chi here in this third round against the very tough Porto.
I like the way she's circling to her left. Now she has to watch out for the inside leg kick and the left hook.
Again, right hand. Straight right hand by Porto.
Tara
Finds the target.
Is one tough cookie.
talked about the struggles of being a female fighter back before the boom here in 2012. Well, you know, not only with InvictaFC, but what Ronda Rousey's accomplished, but Tara LaRosa has been up and down the highways and byways, was very excited about this opportunity, and yet Vanessa Porto wanting to erase the memory of her last appearance in InvictaFC, doing a good job thus far at keeping Tara LaRosa at bay and scoring when necessary.
Yeah, I like the way she's sitting down on that right hand. She's turning it over. She's throwing it either looping or straight, keeping LaRosa guessing.
Yeah, just waiting for that opportunity. Nice kick again.
And, you know, I've had a lot of knee injuries, as we all know. But I can see the swelling on LaRosa's left leg, and it's pretty bad. And she just for her still staying in there, she has a lot of heart.
Absolutely.
Left hand from Porto. No one can question the commitment and dedication to the sport of MMA for Tara LaRosa. It hasn't always been easy, and it's definitely not easy here tonight. Missing weight, running into Vanessa Porto with 3 minutes left in the fight.
And Vanessa, my hats off to Vanessa in her corner. She's fighting a very smart fight. You know, she's landing, she's not getting hit. Right hand's there, inside leg kick, outside leg kick. It's all there, and it's all landing.
Yeah, it's fun to see two grapplers engage.
Yeah, didn't we talk about that?
Yeah, we did.
Expected a grappling contest, and instead we're getting a stand-up fight, which usually is the case.
And how frustrating it must be to be fighting somebody who's basically firing two weapons at you, and you can't defend them because they set each other up.
Evidence of that there. Another right hand connects by Porto. LaRosa wants to get this fight to the ground, but her base has been nullified. Her leg has been destroyed. And she's getting picked apart here by Vanessa Porto with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the bout.
I think that her corner should do something. Maybe with her leg, she could barely stand. Her corner might want to, you know.
I don't know if she doesn't like that. I think Tara LaRosa has proven that she is someone, win or lose, she wants to go out on her own terms, and yet you know you may have a great point there because that lead leg is gone.
I want her to be able to fight, you know, a few months from now instead of a whole another year.
Right.
She's tough. We all seen that, but man.
Sometimes, as you guys know, Mo and Julie both, the fighters, you guys need to be protected from yourselves, right?
Yeah. At times, although at times we don't let ourselves be protected by other people.
And another takedown attempt, but there's no setup in desperate times, calling for desperate measures. Less than a minute and a half remaining in the fight.
And what confidence Porto is showing in her striking abilities here. So patient, just looking for that shot right after an attack. Goes right in there with that right hand.
You can see all the damage done to that lead leg. Now, if Porto wants to make things worse for her, she should start feigning leg kicks, because then they'll throw the balance all off.
I agree.
Drop her hands and go upstairs. Less than a minute remaining now in the bout. It's been all Vanessa Porto, the very well-versed Brazilian, against the double-tough Tara LaRosa, who gets hit with another right hand. And now she drops down. Great sprawl by Porto. Superlative takedown defense all night.
That was a great attempt right there. She almost had it.
She's not setting up the takedown, just shooting in.
I think she's trying to time it off of those strikes, but Porto's strikes are so fast, and she's so good at escaping that I think that launching an attack and then going for the takedown would probably suit her better.
15 seconds left in this fight in the InvictaFC flyweight division. Vanessa Porto looking to move her InvictaFC record to 1-1, while Tara LaRosa, the women's MMA pioneer, looking to let it all hang out here in the final few seconds as they go to the judges' scorecards tonight.
Let's look over those kicks and punches that were just so effective for Vanessa Porto in this third round and throughout the entire fight. Look at the respect between these two ladies, though. You know, it's so nice to see. Let's review some of that. Now, look at that. She waits after Tara's right hand, just comes right in with her own right hand, times it beautifully, fades back, and settles into that right hand that just has been connecting so much tonight. again, another right hand from Porto. She just finds her distance, finds her range, fires that off, and then gets back out of the way. And then just chops at that leg, you know, making it impossible for Tara to really establish a good pace to protect herself with. Or establish good lateral footwork.
So we await the judge's decision here at InvictaFC 3. As Vanessa Porto seems to have done enough to take the victory from the veteran Tara LaRosa. It's official. Let's go to Joe Martinez for the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the scorecards, and all 3 judges see it the same. 30-27, your winner by unanimous decision, Vanessa Porto.
Vanessa Porto improves to 15-5. She is emotional, very overwhelmed by the emotions of the moment, picking up a win against one of the best female fighters ever in Tara LaRosa, who obviously had a struggle here in InvictaFC making weight, and then tonight, but she's tasted defeat for just the 3rd time in her career, dropping to 21-3. All kinds of sportsmanship. Ivan Salaverry congratulating Vanessa Porto, who gets back into the win column with this